is another gay horror pod with Stuart Ross and Jesse Tevitt.
Ready or not, here I come. How are you doing, Jesse?
Oh, you hit record.
I did hit record. No, I'm just singing to you.
Oh, that's so sweet. I am doing, you know what? I'm doing well.
Good.
I'm it's been a good weekend for movies.
Yes.
Someone told me, I read somewhere that the box office was up 14% year over year, which is exciting.
And year over year, last year, this weekend was Snow White.
Which we saw together. Oh
my God, we did. Yeah.
Wait a minute. That was a year ago? That's crazy.
Doesn't it feel longer?
That feels like another lifetime ago.
Sometimes it feels like we've been doing this podcast for like 6 years.
Yes.
But like complimentary.
Yeah.
But I'm like, oh, we have actually been doing it for less than a year and a half.
Not that long. And and I mean, Snow White was your favorite movie of last year. So
I love Rachel Zegler.
I know. I was just talking
Rachel Zegler, Innocent.
I was just talking with a Rachel Zegler fan last night.
She's at the Hollywood Bowl, and I'm going to be out of town, and I'm really pissed off.
Wait, that's crazy. She's headlining?
Yeah. She and Ben Platt are doing a concert performance of the musical Last 5 Years.
Oh my God, the most millennial concert I've ever.
But I could have canceled my trip and not gone, but no. I'm going to fly to New York when she does Evita.
Okay. Yeah, that'll be one to see.
So like I'm going to see her, and I could see her without Ben Platt, which no offense to Mr. Platt, but it's not like a selling point.
Well, also I think her as Evita is like such an inspired sort of like piece of casting.
It is.
You're not going to want to miss it. You know,
I have been like, if the tickets aren't too expensive, I may go see it twice in one weekend.
Are they expensive?
It's my favorite music. They haven't officially announced it. But it's going to happen.
Sure.
Yeah. I mean, Titanic is in the Sunset Boulevard Theater, which is where people think Evita will go, but it's on like a 20-week limited run with like a solid out date, which means that they know that something else is coming in. And it's not, and like, I mean, Melissa Barrera and Deborah Cox and Jim Parsons aren't gonna do Titanic on Broadway forever. So it's like, it's definitely like a limited run thing, and then I think that's what's gonna replace them.
Maybe one day also it will come to LA. I doubt it.
Evita?
Maybe
not with Rachel Zegler. She's not touring the nation. She's not going to Akron, Ohio to do Evita.
Listen, you never know, girl. I think, what does she have lined up next in the cinemas? Now that Snow White is.
I think she's sort of like, she got her Disney check and she's doing things she likes to do. She's doing Last 5 Years in England, New York, and LA within a month.
For all we know, Akron, Ohio is on the table.
Yeah, the England of the Midwest.
Yes, exactly.
The London of, she's going to trod the boards.
I've actually heard good things about Akron, so.
Well, fuck my drag. I didn't mean to insult your favorite city. When George went to Cincinnati, he loved it.
Ohio's got some
sauce
attractions.
Some sauce. Vance.
Okay.
Yeah. Although he's actually just from West Virginia, so.
Oh yeah. Wait, I don't think he's from West Virginia, is he?
I mean, where truly is he from? Where is he going? We don't know.
I don't know. You know what? I don't give a shit. He needs to. Yeah, he's from Middleton, Ohio. He needs to go away. Is where he needs to go.
Yeah, the elites are running the world, and by that I do mean worshiping the devil.
I was gonna say incredible segue.
I take us off track a lot. But I try to find a way to bring us back.
Always. And this was a good one for you.
This was, not like top tier, but like definitely like solid. Stuart,
top 30. Top 30.
Top 30. Ready or Not 2, Here I Come. Also stylized in theaters as just Ready or Not, Here I Come. They've learned the Now You See Me 2 lesson, which is just call it the rest of the sentence.
Except if you're the third movie, then you can say Now You Three Me, or Ready or Not, Here I Come. You know what? At the end of this episode, let's pitch another movie where we can insert 3.
Yeah,
into the title.
How did you feel about Miss Ready or Not, Here I Come?
I liked it. I think it was a really fun time with the movies. I I would describe it as like, if I had to pick a word, cute.
Yes.
That's going to sound derogatory, but I mean it earnestly. Like, I think it wasn't quite up to par with the original, only because two things. The element of Samara Weaving sort of being surprised that they were like hunting her was absent. And also like us finding out that in fact there is a supernatural component ultimately. Those two things were big for me in the original and they're missing here. But I think it makes up for it in this movie with like some really funny bits. And I think this movie is a lot more violent than its predecessor. And I think Catherine Newton is a really fun addition. I think Sean Hatosi is great, and Sarah Michelle Gellar, of course. And
seeing her back on screen,
I know.
So nice.
And there was a Buffy reference, right?
Yeah, it was just like staking her.
A great Buffy reference. Did you like it?
I really did. I saw it Thursday night, which is like when you want to see a movie. Like I did see it in Glendale, so it was like,
ooh.
It probably would have been more fun at Burbank, but I'm very specific about the times I can see movies right now because I have a job again. But I really liked it. I thought it was a sequel that didn't need to exist.
Right.
I at no point until this movie was announced was like, when are they going to do a sequel to Ready or Not?
Right.
But it worked against all odds. I do agree with you that the element of surprise is sort of missing.
Mm-hmm.
But then I think the third act twist of the first two acts operate almost as a direct remake of the first one. And then the third act, she agrees to marry Sarah Michelle Gellar's brother.
Right.
And you get such a different energy for that third act. And that was sort of operated as the like, oh, it's actually real twist where it was like, oh, we're doing something I did not expect to have a black wedding.
I was actually really into like the transformation. Transformation's maybe not the right word, but like everybody is like dolled up and like looking cunty as hell.
Getting ready for the wedding for Satan.
Exactly. And I really thought the finale was awesome. Can I just tell you what I thought was going to happen was they were going to pit her against her sister. Like they were going to be like, you can live, but your sister is going to rule the world or something. Like I just thought they were going to pit the two of them. So I was happy they didn't do that because we're done pitting women.
Women's stories matter. Yeah.
Women's stories matter, but like, let's stop pitting women against women.
I thought the two of them were really strong together. I thought it is an interesting thing because both of them could have at some point been Buffy.
Yeah.
And then it's also with Sarah Michelle Gellar, who is Buffy. Right. I really thought it's a movie that does not need to exist. I will say, but I'm glad it does. I had a lot of fun. It was a really good time at the movies. I think the casting was really smart.
Agreed.
I love seeing Nestor Carbonell from Lost. My forever. He looks like he always has eyeliner on, even though he doesn't.
I know. Wait, also, like, he's playing a character who is from of Latin
Spain,
descent in this movie?
Yeah.
Is he actually?
He has to. I don't think in the year of our Lord they would have. I
was like
a white man.
Yeah,
I think he might be Cuban.
Okay,
I'm looking it up right now so that we're not going to end on Stuart just saying misinformation. Yeah, he's Cuban.
Okay. He's iconic. As you know, a huge, maybe arguably a pillar of the first two seasons of of my favorite show. Not Tell Me Lies.
Not Tell You Lies.
Bates Motel.
Oh, he's Mr. Bates Motel.
He plays the sheriff.
Someone, Drew, when we were leaving, was like, does anyone remember Ringer? The Sarah Michelle Gellar show where she played twins?
Oh, yeah.
He was in that too.
So this is a Ringer reunion.
I watched every episode of that show and I completely forgot he was in it.
That was billed as her like return to TV, remember?
Yeah, well, it was originally going to be CBS and then it ended up being CW, which is like a vibe shift you do not want when you're doing a comeback. I mean, she's had so many TV shows that just like
she's good in that though. I remember watching a couple episodes. I was into that show.
Yeah, I watched the Lost Cruel Intentions sequel pilot, and I actually really enjoyed it.
Is she in that?
Yeah, it's her, and then they recast Reese Witherspoon.
Oh.
And so essentially what it was is Reese Witherspoon's character was pregnant when what's his name died.
Ryan Phillippe.
And so she has like a son who's turning 18. This is like from 10 years ago. But she has a son who's turning 18, which means he becomes the heir to the family fortune. So it's him, and then Sarah Michelle Gellar comes back into their life trying to manipulate him into stealing the company for her benefit. And it's very like kind of dynasty.
Shakespearean, maybe.
Yeah.
A little bit. Yeah.
But it's, again, just like Ready or Not, Here It Comes, something I didn't need to exist, but I was glad it did. Yeah, except for it didn't go that far. But
yeah, this movie was pretty smart about how, like, kind of like tying up maybe like loose ends, or just basically kind of what you're saying of it doesn't need to exist, but it's smart in how it goes about existing.
Yeah, and it does it does what you should do, where it is a full movie. And it wasn't like, oh, now this has to be a franchise, so we have to fully set up what the third one would be. But it left you with like wrinkles of like, I could see them doing a third.
Yeah, if there was a third, what do you think it would be?
I would again wait a long amount of time, and I would have her thinking she's gotten out of this, and she gets married, and then Elijah Wood shows up, and there's another marriage challenge.
Oh yeah, or maybe there's like some sort of like clause in the in the book where or like no one ended up getting the ring or something, so she's still technically leading like the council.
She's the devil or whatever. I don't really know what the end of that was, but
yeah.
No, I mean this movie didn't actually end up making that much money this weekend because there was only so much oxygen for it and the surprise success of the year, Project Hail Mary.
Oh yeah,
which I loved.
I'm seeing it today. I'm super excited.
Okay, but I loved it.
Very excited.
But Ready or Not to see it. Like it's really fun. It's a really good time.
Yeah, see it with a friend.
Yeah, it just was like nice. It was a fun time. Group of people. Good. Kevin Durant pops up.
Oh yeah, God,
it did feel very Abigail, which I guess Abigail kind of felt Ready or Not already.
Yeah, I think the movie swaps out maybe a lot of the horror elements in the first one for like comedy in this one. Like there is
comedy and gore.
I haven't laughed out loud in a movie maybe since like The Naked Gun reboot. There is a scene in this movie where there are two characters, including Samara Weaving, are like pepper sprayed and they're like fighting, but they're like punching air. It's really funny. It's really funny.
Truly so funny.
Yeah.
No, and the rocket launcher.
Oh yeah. Hi cunt, bye cunt. Yeah. This movie's funny for sure.
Yeah. It's really funny. Sarah Michelle Gellar's great.
Yeah.
I did think that she was going to offer to marry her instead, and we were going to get a lesbian devil wedding.
Oh, that would have been crazy.
Really enjoyed. Didn't need to exist. Glad it does.
And you know what? I welcome a third entry.
Yes.
What would you? Ready or Not?
Ready
3.
or Not? Queer I Come.
And there's a 3 in the queer.
Yes, 2 threes.
Okay.
What are you doing?
What if they abandoned the hide and seek for like tag? Ready or Not 3, tag. tag, comma,
tag
you're
it. Yeah.
Tag you're it. And there's a 3 in your.
What's another game you could do? Go Fish.
Hide and seek is just so ripe for like a Hunger Games-esque like plot. Yeah. Though, you know, what's another game? What is another game?
What is a game?
Apples. Oh my God. Apples 3 apples. Apples 3 apples.
That doesn't
Ready or
make
Not
sense.
colon apples 3 apples.
Would watch it. But it doesn't make sense.
Apples. Yeah, wait. Ready or Not 3 colon balderdash. I love that. Actually.
Ready or Not 3 charades.
Yeah.
With Ready or Not charades with a 3 in the instead of the E in charades.
Smart. I'm into that for sure.
Radio silence. If you're looking for ideas, call us.
We're here. We're here, baby. We're right here.
Yeah, we could not call ourselves Radio Silence because neither of us can stop talking. Radio Loud, Radio whatever the reverse of silence is.
That sounds about right. Radio Loud.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.
This podcast has been presented and produced by Stuart Ross and Jesse Tappett. Edited by Stuart Ross. All recording equipment provided by Photo Booth Productions. To support our podcast, join us at patreon.com/anothergayhorrorpod.